This particular one is on the east side of the Santa Fe Railroad train station wall down there, and it's part of the timeline of Oklahoma. It starts on the north end with pretty much Indian Territory images, then goes all the way to the south with space, aeronautical, engineering images, and all kinds of futuristic kind of images. This one is kind of fun because it's pretty large. The students that worked on this particular one learned a lot about Oklahoma's history. In fact, I've learned a lot about Oklahoma's history, not through books, but through just talking with people. This particular mural that we're going to talk about has been a backdrop for many things, for TV shows, for movie. In fact, I got an email last week that said, we're going to film in front of that. Are you okay with that, Dr. Palmer? And my answer usually is, can you put Palmer Studios in there somewhere? Give us some kind of credit that we did it. And they usually do. So people always ask me, what's your largest mural? And it is this one. Here, I mean, when you do public art like this, you're putting your neck in the noose. I mean, it better be fairly decent or people are going to tell you about it. So that was kind of the scary thing to paint it. It's a little nerve-wracking to be with that much traffic. You're working with students. You know, you're worried about the students driving down there. You're worried about the students driving back. You know, this is a formal classroom, but it's not in the traditional classroom setting. So all of those are kind of a little bit unsettling until it's already done. And this is probably, if I had a favorite, it's my favorite because it has been so well received. And it's really standing the test of time, and people love this mural. It's definitely the community's mural. It's not just mine. Murals become bigger than just the artist and the client. They become really the communities, and this one has definitely become the community. It's pretty iconic, I think, and who would have thought it? But this particular one is about 4 blocks long, and it's 4 blocks long on 2 sides of the wall. I think things should make a statement, and this particular mural makes a statement. And this is actually one of my favorite sections of it. I always tell people, do you know the song Oklahoma? You know, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains and the lazy hawk is making circles in the sky and the Surrey with the rain. All of those iconic images are in this mural. There were a lot of things they wanted done before the centennial. So we were on kind of a tight time scale on those. I used my very best students on these. It wasn't just a class project. I paid these students because these had to be done quickly and be done right. This one was such a big monster of a project. Many students worked on it. We did it over a course of a spring semester and a summer. A lot of those students have gone on and they don't even live in the state, but they come back and they have their picture made in front because it means a lot to them. So that's to me is it's a favorite mural of mine. It means a lot to a lot of different people, and I'm happy about that. This one has some interesting things about it. It has a lot of, Oklahoma has the state wildflower and, wheat and a lot of Oklahoma imagery. This has a cowboy on a horse. Most of the time, my murals don't get vandalized. Out of over 3,000 murals, 5 have been ever tagged. I had one guy go by and draw on the horse, and anyway, I had to go and take it off, so. It does happen, but not usually. I do go by periodically and pull the vines off of the wall. They do let the vines sometimes grow up, and yeah, I still expect to be caught and the police question me about what are you doing, and I'm thinking, well, I'm trying to get the vines away. This actually has me in the mural. I'm actually got my back to the audience, and I'm actually painting. I think it's the Centennial logo. It has has the back of my head, I guess, on there. If you do public art, you better do your homework. You better research. You know, if I put the wrong hood ornament on a 57 Chevy and you have a 57 Chevy, you're probably going to tell me about it. You know, so you got to do your homework when you do, and especially Oklahoma's history. You better know it.